First time that somebody has asked me to talk about parenting, it would be a mistake to assume that this is my child. So I want him to be a certain way. I don't talk about marriage. After marriage is 二人世界, right? So it's still very nice. When the child comes, wow, it really disrupts everything. Realize that I need to be responsible. I don't want to be a victim anymore. I want to choose who I am as a mother. That made the difference. Hey baby, sushi baby dude.
Hi Ryan.
Oh no, you don't grab the coffee. You
You want to try coffee?
No, don't try coffee.
大家好，今天我在一个大师级的人物的家里面，算新加坡最年轻的 MCC coach， 他就是 Lin。
你们好。
今天我们也是很有幸能够邀请到 Lin， 然后来做一期关于 parenting， 就是育儿这样的 topic 的话题。Lin， 如果说你可以说中文，可以说一点点中文
，OK，
好吗
？OK。
不过我也会尽量的说一点点英文。然后他呢又很厉害的是，他今年生了他第3个宝宝，就是我们的燕凯，生了3个宝宝。这对于一个母亲来说，对于一个创业者来说，对于一个老师来说，都是一件非常不容易的事情。我其实个人很 curious about Lin 的他的是跟 coaching 之间的自我成长是怎么样子的。你有什么想跟我们分享的吗？先跟我们大概的介绍一下你自己。
Okay, so hi everybody. I'm very excited to be here. Actually, it's the first time that somebody has asked me to talk about parenting, which is something that I'm very passionate about.
Oh, really?
Yes,
This is the first time?
It's the first time. Most people want me to talk about coaching, and people are often more interested in their lives. But I think it's the first time I'm really talking to a community of parents.
Okay.
So, okay, very eager to share our ideas. I got into coaching when I was 19 years old. I would say I'm very, very lucky to have met a mentor at such a young age. And, you know, I was going through like what you would call a quarter life crisis. So that's when you come out of school and you have been through internship where you work with a company and you suffer what a real working life feels like. And I was really lost. I was wondering, is this what life is going to be about, you know? So I was quite upset, I was quite depressed actually. And then my sister said, hey, why not you just come and do this coaching thing? She didn't even explain much. She went through it, she experienced a lot of change also. So she introduced it to me. Okay. So after I went through coaching, it really changed my relationship to myself. I mean, that's the most important thing about coaching, right? It's not that the coach changes you, you change the way you see yourself, and then your whole life changes. So that was what happened. And when I came out, I knew this is it. Tianchen, this is it.
This is it.
Oh, the winds of change.
Yeah.
So I was very excited, and I knew I wanted to dedicate my life to becoming, first of all, a very, very good coach, and then to just impact as many lives as possible.
At the age of 19 years old?
Yes, I was 19.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's why I said I was
That's
very lucky.
very early.
Yeah. Which is also why I am one of the longest standing coaches in this profession here at this age, because I started early.
They are all care about themselves and not really care about you being a mom. Being a mom is really, really tough. 我只有一个旺仔，我已经感到哇，我的天哪 Sometimes I just want to 把它扔掉。Push away the schedule to get number 2. As a mom of 3, how does coaching help you in your parenting life? And you know, kids, they have like struggles and emotions, and how did you handle them? 3. Okay, this one, not yet.
You know, when children, they are very emotional, when they throw tantrums, it can get very difficult because our egos struggle with their egos, right? They want something, and then as parents, we don't want what they want. So then sometimes it's really very difficult. Like I found that the best way is to just time out for myself first, right? So breathe, or just, you know, go to the toilet, take something, and then as I do that, I just try to really 消气. It took me a long time to get used to doing that, and even now I still get very worked up sometimes. I think coaching has, first of all, given me more self-awareness as a parent, which actually I think is the most fundamental thing.
Yeah.
Because if you look at all the techniques out there to how to develop your children, you know, how to parent gently or parent consciously, fundamentally is
Awareness.
us. Correct, using our awareness to manage our reactions, because it's in the reactions where the damage can be done, right? Something just comes out of your mouth. Or sometimes it's not what you say, it's the energy behind it. Like sometimes I feel like my husband, he can say something, but his energy is so strong that it hits the child unnecessarily.
But what is the awareness, and how can we just let people to understand where awareness came from?
Yeah, I think it starts with the moments where we are not happy with the way we are.
When we feel the emotions.
Yes. So sometimes in the moment when we are angry, we try to scold the child or educate the child, and we feel that we're right about it, we're doing the right thing. But then when you go back at night, you feel uneasy. Like maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I was a bit harsh, you know. So I think we can follow those little moments of when we're not really fully satisfied with the way that we are as parents, and use those moments to reflect. Right? Without the reflection, there's no awareness. So then it's a matter of sometimes the reflection only comes at night, or like many hours, or many months after that. Okay? Like sometimes even many years after that. Right? But as we get used to it, it's like a muscle. We're able to reflect at the same time we're interacting with the child.
It's just like you going to the gym and practice the muscle.
I think if we want to be more aware or conscious about the way we parent, what's the bigger picture? You know, is the bigger picture for the child? Is the bigger picture because my own sort of evolution journey? Is the bigger picture the family ideal that I want to paint? So there has to be a bigger picture that takes us out of our ego, that takes us out of, oh, it's so difficult, or, you know, oh, let me just, in that moment, just unleash it on the child.
Do you think you handled it well?
No. Every day is a different scorecard. You know, it's really tied to my moods. I don't know about you. Do you feel that it's very tied to your mood?
I think after I have one side, my awareness is getting stronger. It's improving. Once I just something trigger me, and I will start to reflect on myself first. 70% of the time I can do that, but still like 30% I just give up.
No, I know. It's like so fun. And sometimes we feel like we didn't do well that day. Okay, but it's okay. There's the next day, right? I don't think in motherhood there's ever a perfect day. So, okay, if today you fail at certain moments, all right, just try again tomorrow.
Do you have any expectations to your child? Every parents
We'll have an expectation.
will have
right?
expectations on their child, right? Whatever you conscious or not.
Okay, maybe I share with you my ideal first. What allows me to separate myself from my child is this very nice poem by this poet called Kahlil Gibran. Basically, he says that our children are not our children. They are just a longing for life itself. Right? Which means that they're actually very different. They are their own person. They are their own human being.
Oh, the soul from the universe.
Yes, correct. And then I think it will be a mistake to assume that this is my child. So I want him to be a certain way. I don't like him when he's like that, right? Because he's not made in the image of me. Although he looks like me lah, but he's not made to be, you know, a mini Lin. He is his own person. And I see myself as, okay, I'm a temporary guardian to raise him to be able to be independent. So that is a philosophy that I hold dearly, which I think allows me to see them for who they are, so that I can separate myself from, like, you know, my moods or my expectations from maybe what works for them more.
I see.
Yeah. But there are, of course, base expectations, things like fundamental, I guess, interpersonal relationship stuff, respect, right? Just being polite. I think these little things will help him or will help them when they grow up to be more likable, to be more sociable, the EQ part of things.
Like basic manner.
Yes. What about you? What expectations you have of Wang Zai?
我可能是更想让他知道这个世界的一些 rules and don'ts，让他在这个规则里面做他想做的事情就好了。
What is one rule to you that is very important?
Doing something illegal, bad, just not good for the society. Yeah. They looks like more stubborn than girl. I mean, when they are young, right? Even adult.
Oh, then we'll go into husbands.
Okay, go to the
Okay,
husband. How did you see the coaching experience to benefit your own marriage life, and how did you deal with Ronald? And I think Ronald has saved the universe to marry to you in this life.
You mean it's better for me or better for him?
Of course,
both
better for
both.
him. And you had 3 kids with him.
Actually, I think it really is both. You know, at the beginning of the, don't talk about marriage. After marriage is 二人世界, right? So it's still very nice. When the child comes, wow, it really disrupts everything. And then that's where the differences between both people becomes very amplified. But then I think over the years we've learned to focus on how the differences help us. So I must say, right, thank God I'm married to Ronald. Oh. Maybe on his behalf, I would say thank God he's married to me. Because Ronald is very, very calm. Okay, and he doesn't, you know, he's more withdrawn than engaged. Sometimes it pisses me off, but at times when I'm very emotional, he is my pillar. He calms me down. He's more logical. He talks me through the thing. He doesn't react to me. So imagine you have 2 people reacting, it's very bad.
很多夫妻啦，都是缘分。
Yes, but it also takes effort, right? To focus on how to make it work instead of, oh, it doesn't, you know, oh, he makes me more angry. How come he's not doing this? How come he's not doing that? Periods of time where I found myself very angry at my husband.
When was it?
I mean, throughout like the last 6 years of parenting. there are too many to count, you know. But and then I find that it hurts the relationship. It hurts me. Like sometimes I ask myself, why am I talking so angrily to him? It's not right. It's not healthy. So again, you know, it's reflecting on myself first. What am I trying to take out onto him? Cannot be.
It's all about expectation.
Yeah. And we expect them to be as nurturing as us. We expect them to be maybe as patient. We expect them to be romantic at the same time.
Handsome.
Yes.
Skinny.
And then still must earn money.
Fit.
It's like,
Now Rogo's belly is like,
I know Xingtian's still good. Xingtian's still okay.
Xingtian is working out.
Yeah, okay. Ah.
So he got a personal trainer.
Wow.
In China.
How come he's so dedicated?
I think he realized something.
What?
Yeah, he realized if he didn't work out, and his is coming out.
It's called MOOBS.
Moops.
Men. MOOBS.
OK, MOOB。18年的这个 coaching experience，对于你自己来说，你觉得它怎么样让你成为了一个更好的自己？
Okay, I think it's a self-reflection. So, like as a coach, we're trained to reflect on ourselves also, right? You know, earlier this year, there was somebody who asked me a question. She asked, what's going to be different about this pregnancy with the third kid, right? So, I saw it as an opportunity for growth and for change. I realized deeper down that I was seeing myself as a victim to motherhood.
Oh.
So from the beginning, it was very difficult. It was very challenging. Number one, number two was tough, you see. So I was very, like, I think fundamentally quite upset at how I didn't have this whole thing under control.
Okay.
Right? Miss my freedom and all kind of thing. So when I realized that I need to be responsible, I don't want to be a victim anymore. I want to choose who I am as a mother. That made the difference. Because fundamentally, our kids and our husband they're not in charge of our happiness. They can make us happy, but they're not in charge of our happiness.
但是你这样说来的话，是不是你遇到问题的时候，你第一个反应的都是不是我自己的问题？
But it's not like a self-blame. Oh, it's my problem, it's my fault. It's to see which part of it is mine and which part of it is his. And to own my part, to make it work. So the other thing is, you know, I always complain, why is he not romantic enough?
Yeah.
Never buy me flowers.
I always question this. Why he changed? When guys are dating with you, they are so romantic. But after marriage, like, stone, lying there, you know.
On the phone playing games.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, I realized that as much as I complained about him not being romantic to me, have I been romantic to him? Actually, no. I expect that, guys should do it first, right? It's like the fairy tale, the prince should come and like save the princess or something like that. But I realized, actually, it's not fair to him also because it's a double standards.
This is expectation.
Yes. Yeah.
因为我觉得就是我感觉是你在放下那个 expectation 的时候，就像你把的part of the energy put in the box, and you will expect something happen, so it will consume your energy. Once the expectation fails, emotions will come out, so it will cost you more energy to resolve the.
Yes.
No?
So don't even put in the energy and the expectation in the first place, right? I mean, it's not to say that you don't have expectations, but I think it's to really find out, like, out of 100 expectations you have of everybody around us, what are the very few key ones? Like, you can keep those, then the ones that are not important, just let it go. Family is like, you know, your home, your house, you're in it all the time. So when there's a lot of imbalance, you will feel it. So when we feel empowered within family, it will spill over positively to all the other areas of our lives. I think it's a good reminder for us to just use family as a way to work on ourselves, because
reflect ourselves.
Yes, because they are the ones who are still going to unconditionally love and support us, right?
Yeah.
And then also to just keep working on issues, you know, like there are certain things that maybe we didn't like growing up as children, but sometimes we unconsciously become like that as parents also, and maybe to pay attention to those and stop it. Like we are the opportunity to stop like the family generational. So I had a lot of fun today with Tiansen. I've really seen her grow. More nurturing, more grounded also, more spacious, more love.
Like this.
That one all of us after giving birth lah. It's all like that. Okay, anyway, we can work on it.
Yeah,
this one can work on it.
Yeah,
So yeah, thank you Tiansen for having this conversation and for bringing it to everybody here. All the best to you and motherhood and your second child. Yes.
Not that fast.
难吗? Okay, I try.
祝橘子天空的粉丝们
Oh my god.
粉丝
followers 祝 JUU 的粉丝们祝 JUU 祝 JUU 的粉丝们身体健康，万事如意，年年有余 my god, what's the last one? 嘉禾万事兴。没有了。Yeah, it's really the low hay type of
low
sayings, you know.
OK， 不要为难你了。